moving right now. Not sure what's happened over there. It's the Coconuts. 65-18 now, rolled in front of their human player feed-in zone. Doesn't look like they're able to move to get out of the way. Not able to feed those power cubes back to their human players as 8:42 puts a power cube shutting off that switch. Red Alliance out in front right now, 38 seconds. There we go, 65-18 now, moving once again. Trying to get out of the way. 41-46 SaberCats with Osiris. As we enter the end game, they go up and hook up. SaberCats are up and on, meeting the boss. 65-18, the Jagbots trying to get in position. $8:42 now. Trying to hook on to the bar. Not quite able to. 41-46 has an extension out there. If they're able to lift up another robot, that would count. We'll have the final scores of that last match in just a second. Match number 21 is in the record books.
Okay, and with the results, it's the Red Alliance coming out on top, 369 to 104.
All right, so back from that match, we had the Red Alliance come out to a good start in the beginning with the 2-cube auto, and the Blue Alliance actually came out with the 1-cube auto, so they were not too far behind and started teleop. But they ended up just kind of losing midway through, not being able to match the cube output from the other alliance. And one thing that was pretty good pretty interesting to see, the SaberCats are usually a team that is doing the scale most of the time, but now that they were paired up with 842, they got to practice more doing the switch in this match, just because 842 was taking care of the scale for them.
Yeah, cubes also running out on the field. Both alliances struggling to find cubes, There's only so many cubes in this game, so once you start to have like a bunch of robots that are able to score a bunch of cubes, you start to run out, and all of a sudden teams are out of cubes. They have to go really far across the field to just get one cube more to score any points. So we'll see how that goes.
One bold thing that was happening at the end of the match, 842 was trying to hook onto SaberCats to get the climb. I'm pretty sure they haven't practiced that before, so...
Yeah, there's all kinds of different ways you could get a double climb at this event. We've seen some pretty crazy ones so far, so, who knows? Maybe they get it working down the road. We'll just have to see. All right, and now let's go on to the next match preview. All right, so we see Plasma Robotics back at it again. 2647 Cyborg Mustang, 6833 Phoenix Coding Academy Pythons. And on the Blue Alliance, we got 498 the Cobra Commanders, 991 Broncobotics, 2662 the Robo Crew.
Yeah, so this is more of a match of middle of the pack teams, just trying to get their ranking up in this match.
Yeah, probably Plasma Robotics and Robo Crew especially, maybe even Phoenix Coding Academy Pythons. There's still enough matches left that maybe they can push their way into the top 4. We'll see how that goes, but back to the field.
And it's the Plasma Robotics with sponsors of their parents and Hunter Contracting.
In the middle lane, we have Team 2637.
That's your Cyborg Mustangs and sponsors of Copper State Nut and Bolt, SolixWorks, and Hugo Rodriguez Landscaping.
In the last lane, we have team number 6833.
Python Robotics, again, sponsors by Copper State Nut and Bolt and Fast Grip.
On the Blue Alliance, our first team, it's number 498.
The Cobra Commanders with sponsors from the Arizona Diamondbacks and Drive Time.
In the middle lane, team number 991.
It's your Broncobotics, sponsored by Brophy College Preparatory.
Our final team it's 2662.
And it's your Robo Crew, sponsored by STEMigrant and Tucson Unified High School School District Technology and Information Systems Depot.
All right, we got 2 thumbs up, 1 green light, 4 closed gates. Driver step behind the lines. Let's count it down in 3, 2, 1, power up.
It's the double deuce match. Blue Alliance out on the field. All 3 robots crossing that line. Red Alliance robots. Looks like all 3 made it across the line also. Blue Alliance owns their switch. Red Alliance owns their switch. We're all knotted up as we go into the teleoperated period. 991 Broncobotics moves on out, gets that scale going for the Blue Alliance. Red Alliance 2403 Plasma Robotics trying to score up high. Broncobotics, though, going in high. Oh, they lose control as Cobra Commanders come in and drop that second power cube on the Blue Alliance side of the scale. Red Alliance robots still trying to get that power cube up there. Blue Alliance owns their switch. Red Alliance trying to steal it away right now. Red Alliance owns their switch. Red Alliance already got their levitate power up. 2647, not moving right now. 991 Broncobotics moving in and scoring for the Blue Alliance as Plasma Robotics scores on the scale for the Red Alliance. Plasma back once again, trying to get in position, shoots and scores. Brings that scale back to the Red Alliance side. Red Alliance now owns the scale. Red Alliance now starting to accumulate those points. 2403 back once again. Plasma drops another power cube on there. We're in the end game. Robots heading on over to their platforms. 991 trying to get it back to neutral. 2662, that's the Robo Crew. Trying to get that power cube on with 5 seconds remaining. Robots now trying to get in position. And time expires in match number 22. And with the results of match number 22, Red Alliance out on top. Red Alliance 338, Blue Alliance 300. Close match there.
Man, close match right there. Blue Alliance had the lead in the very beginning of the match, and probably for the first entire half of the match. Then all of a sudden, Red came back really strong. They hit the scale, took it back, hit the opponent's switch, took it back, and then from there, they just continued to climb all the way to the top.
Plasma was working the scale most of the time for the Blue Alliance, or Red Alliance, when they were behind most of the match. Around the 40-second mark, the scale actually finally tipped to Red's favor. And it just so happened that Red was also taking the switch from the other team as well, so they were able to make a comeback towards the end.
Yeah. So, overall, throughout these matches, it seems like there's not been that much, contact defense made. Usually, we'll get into that in the elimination rounds, but it seems like most teams are just trying to outgun each other right now. And, as soon as the scale gets filled and the switches start to get filled, some robots start to do better than others. Some robots are better at placing on messy stacks. Some are better at just initially throwing them on. So, carefully placing cubes is going to become a really big factor as we get into the later parts of these matches. All right, and I think we'll go ahead and look at the preview for the next match. We got 24-49, 30-19, 68-71 versus 24-78, 31-87, and 14-92.
Something interesting to know on the Red side, we have a lot of top 20 teams. They're in the mid 10s to the lower 20, like in the middle of the pack, and they're all just trying to get into that top spot so they can become an Alliance captain.
Meanwhile, on the blue side, you got Westwood Robotics, ranked 5 right now. And remember, the top 4 teams are the Alliance captains for this event. So Westwood's going to try really hard to win these next couple matches, push themselves in the top 4 so that they can be in control of their own destiny. Other than that, let's take it back to the field.
First Red Alliance team, number 2449.
It's Out of Orbit Robotics. It's one of our community teams.
In the middle, we have team number 3019.
It's the Firebirds out of Chaparral High School.
Our final Red Alliance team, number 6871.
It's the Queen Creek Dog Squad from Queen Creek High School.
On the Blue Alliance, our first team, number 2478.
It's Westwood Robotics out of Westwood High School.
In the middle lane, team number 3187.
Titan Robotics from Arcadia High School.
And our final Blue Alliance team, number 1492.
Team Caution, another one of our family and community schools made up of 7 different schools.
All right, I got a green light, 2 thumbs up, 4 closed gates. Driver step behind the lines. Let's count it down in 3, 2, 1, power up.
And we're off. Red Alliance on the move. Blue Alliance on the move. All 3 robots make it across. Blue Alliance takes control of their switch, as does the Red Alliance. All tied up as we enter the teleoperated period. Westwood races on.